Hello? Oh my god. Munjie's flying. Hold on. Munjie, why are you flying? No. What? What's going on? Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Hey everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's been a hot minute. I've been here for everyone watching on Twitch. Here's some stars. And for everyone seeing the VODs or YouTube, appreciate your viewership. Munjie obeys no laws, even that of gravity. Yeah, you're right. So I hold on one second. Let's see. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? If you guys weren't aware, my Switch died throughout the weekend. And I am trying to figure out where the hell this is. Is it not here? Let's see. Hold on. It's 3DS, Magma Studio, CSP, Elgato. Aha! Okay. Okay, so far so good. Why isn't it going to its full screen though? Excuse me. There we go. Unlock it. Oh, okay. Didn't you just replace the battery? Yes, I did, Ali, but this is beyond a battery issue. It's like when it's not docked, the game like just shuts off by itself. So I'm not sure why that is. So yeah, not crazy about that, but hold on a second. Nope. Okay, cool. You guys still hear the game music, right? I'm shutting it off so that I don't hear it. Sometimes I'm just tired of listening to that. Unless you have a Switch 2 next week with a working battery. Yup. Oh man. Yup. Alrighty, just hunting circuitry. I am actually because I'm doing something interesting, gang. Sorry, hold on a second. I can put this on top. Okay, that is some sorcery. Okay. Basically, I'm actually editing my Anime Boston vlog right now as streaming. I was like, you know what? I want to shiny hunt, but I should work on this vlog, and now I'm gonna do both. You're not gonna be able to hear the vlog, but Dynamax Adventure is so easy. I might as well just just do it. It's not immediately next week, Elib. It's June. Oh shit, it is. Never mind. Fuck me. Oh my god. Anyway. Hey, Kekai. It's seemingly, right? Seemingly the Switch works. We shall see. So just gonna, but yeah, it works docked. But how am I going to transfer it? So we'll find out. And I'm like, this is gonna be the first time I hunt in Scarlet and Violet at a convention. Who knows? Or am I gonna be so stuck up on it? We'll start off with this one. Yeah. How's everybody doing? I had a really long weekend at Anime Boston. It was good in some aspects, and in other aspects, not the best. So I'm also eating some like yogurt pretzels, so don't mind me if you hear some chewing. Let's see where I catch that. Hope the trip back was okay. Glad Bungie was doing well. Yes, it was very relaxing on the way back. I saw a bunch of movies, or 2 movies on the plane. Korean barbecue. Thank you for the sub for 25 months. My God, over 2 years now. Can't stay for too long, but wow, over 2 years with Jay. I'm glad to hear Anime Boston was okay. That's exactly it. Korean barbecue. That's exactly the energy. And I'm actually working on the vlog right now as I'm streaming this. And we'll see. We'll see what it was like. So yeah. Yeah, Elite, 100 lines, like, it's sold out, you know? Which is nice. It's so awesome to see 100 line fans. And on, like, midday Saturday to Sunday, like, everyone was like, oh, I heard you had 100 line print here. Am I crazy? Like, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, it's sold out. They're like, no! So, noted, I'm still in Legends Arky as hell right now. Oh, shit. I gotta go back and finish all the shinies for that, too, man. Complete all the tasks for each mon. I have done that, Korean barbecue. I have done that. Good to see Mungie fans. Yeah. Oh man, for real, Kekai. I was like, I sold out of all the shirts, but the crime shirt had 4 left, and I'm like, man, people don't like Mungie here. But hey, Starry Wings, what's going on? Sorry, 1 second. .75% intensity. Okay. So a big thing that is gonna be happening with my vlog is that I forgot my really nice camera. So I preface it being like, it looks like shit, and I'm sorry. So got home earlier than normal, so now I can just chill for a while. Nice, nice. Well, welcome to the stream. I've completed all tasks for like 10 Pokemon using the same moves. It's so time consuming. It really is, Sharktooth, man. Oh my god. Some of them where it's like, do it like agile style like 20 times, like, okay, cool, cool. But some of them are like real bullshit, like, oh my god. No worries about the camera quality. It's so bad. It's so bad, and the audio quality is also bad. Hey, Zeronotic, what's the update on your Evo table? Is it upgrade time? You must have peeked at my story. Yes. So, if you guys weren't aware, last year my favorite show, favorite convention, Evo, was sorry, 1 second. Audino or Wigglytuff? I need both, but I'm gonna go for Audino right now. Yeah, so you have to pay more to have to be able to sell shirts and stuff, and my shirts did so well at Anime Boston that I was like, fuck it, I have the extra income, might as well just do this now. And I was like, hey, can I upgrade my table? And I emailed the organizer, and they said that was yeah, absolutely. So I paid the difference, and yeah, now I'm allowed to sell shirts, so I'll be having all my nice shirts at Evo this year, so I'm very excited for that. Okay. Yeah, the 70 times ones are annoying. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Totally forgot about those. I hope there isn't anything like that in Legends ZA. Like, I'm gonna be so, like, sad. Okay. Hoping for a full-blown J-made clothing fashion label. Oh god, I don't know if I have the energy for that, personally. But let's see. Let's draw the mask. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like trying to blur some things out in the video because someone walks behind this white lady walks behind me and like just straight up yawns and looks directly to the camera. I'm like, oh my god. Like, and she's walking so fast it's hard for me to like track her. So maybe not. Okay. Anyway, I've edited and shiny hunted before at the same time, so I figured why not try both, you know? Or like streaming, so let's see. Let's see. Hey Lendings, what's going on? I've returned from Anime Boston, and I am now shiny hunting, which I haven't done in a while. I wasn't able to this past weekend because my Switch died in very unfortunate circumstances. And yeah, I'm also editing my vlog at the same time because I was like, what do I do? Like, I want to stream, but I also want to edit this vlog. But yeah. Jesus, my computer's having a tough time keeping up with everything. What's going on here? I'm going up task manager. What is exploding right now? No, not really. Well, okay. So when I start doing that, interesting. Okay. Did you watch any notable movies while you're traveling to Boston and back? Yes, on the way to Boston, I watched Companion, which I missed in theaters. I wanted to see, and that was I went in blind, and I was like, oh, this was very fun. I had a good time with it. And then on the way back, I watched two movies. One movie I really wanted to see. I also missed in theaters. Presence is the Steven Soderbergh horror movie starring Lucy Liu. I think she's like the biggest notable star in that. But and it's a horror movie from the perspective of the spirit haunting the house. It's like literally a POV of like a floating spirit, and you just see this like camera move throughout the house, and I really enjoyed it. I do wish it didn't end so suddenly. It kind of lost me a little bit in the end, but I understand that this was just supposed to be a short, contained story. But yes, everything's explained because Jay has graced us with his presence. Oh, okay, you saw Presence as well. Yeah. Okay, so Presence was, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I like the concept a lot. The, I guess antagonist, is that I don't know how well that character. I was like, whatever. I just like rolled my eyes, like, so it didn't quite work for me. But it was less about that. It was more so about the circumstances of everything going on. But anyway, and then another movie I watched was Love Me, starring Steven Yeun and Kristen Stewart. Very interesting movie that I also went to blind, and I had no idea it was. I knew it was a romance, but I was like, oh, this is a very peculiar romance where Kristen Stewart voices or plays a smart buoy, like a buoy that floats in the ocean, but it has like a bunch of like scanners and computers on it and whatnot. So it's adapting to the environment. And Steven Yeun plays a satellite that greets people, like life forms on Earth. So it's a love story between a buoy and a satellite. And I really loved it. I was like, I was immersed into this movie. Kind of lost me a little bit in the end, like the momentum, but I dug it a lot. I thought it was wonderful. I think it shot up to number 3 on my list this year so far, but we'll see. I feel like things can move around as always. But yeah, it works. Yes, Corrible. It works only on docked. Like if I undock this thing, it's gonna be like, nah, goodbye. Like, which is crazy. So, but yeah. Anyway. Oh, how was the con landings? I'm currently editing my vlog, if I didn't say so earlier. And the TLDR, I've told people at the con, who are like, there are some people at the con who are like, oh my god, we watch your vlogs. I was like, oh my god, Doug, are you doing a vlog for this show? I'm like, yeah. I'm just warning you, I'm hella pissed during this weekend, so I don't know how fun it'll be. So, we'll see. So, yeah. Favorite Ultra Beast? Probably Nihilego. I think. Yeah, I think. Xatu is not shiny. Wishcash is not shiny. Audino? No, it's like purple, right? So no. Yep. None of these are shiny, I don't think. Janker strikes again. It's really like, you'll see it in the vlog, but I'm very disappointed, I guess. Having no Switch definitely didn't help either, but it was a combination of things. People were rude. The show did not perform as well as everyone claimed. And everyone else, and I talk about this in the vlog too. I was like, I talked to other people and like, yeah, something's weird about this year. So, but yeah. Still, is both my best and worst con. I know that sounds weird, but it really is. like financially amazing. Could have been way better. Emotionally and mentally, God, I had it with people that weekend. But there were a lot of lovely people who I got to meet, and those interactions like gave me such good relief for like 2 minutes, and then the next idiot would show up and be like ruining my day. So no, but it's what it felt like basically. Sorry to hear that, but yeah, no, appreciate it. Damn, I wish it went better for you. It was really hyped up leading to it. It really was, Aginat. Like it, and the thing is, like, it's still my best performing show financially this year, like hands down. And last year is hands down my best show numbers wise. But I did not have a good time, so yeah. You might be able to hear my audio through my headphones as I'm trying to edit the vlog at the same time. So, you want to go back next year? Yes, to see if things will be different. But it's like it's a lottery, Corbel. So basically, the biggest reason why I chose the show was I was like over others. Mostly because I didn't get into the others. But still, like I was lucky enough to get it. It's literally like gotcha to get in. So. Did Bounty Light move? That's the important metric. So Zeronotic. 6. I brought 7 copies because I was like, I don't think people are gonna care. 6 out of the 7 moved. 5 of the 6 were from fellow artist friends who were interested in Bounty Light and wanted to check it out. So right? Was very thankful for their support. 1. Straight up was a random person who came to the booth, immediately picked up the book, flipped through it, and was like, yeah, I love comics, this looks great, can I get this? And I was like, fuck. So that was amazing. That wow, blew my mind. So yeah. Do 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 do. My computer's having a hard time running both of these programs at the same time. Why? Flying type, what is that? Is that another Halucha? I don't need another Halucha. Go for the Slow King. But again, it was, yeah, so it wasn't all bad. There was definitely good, but I was just so focused on the bad. As you guys know, that's the kind of person I am, so. My next con is literally on Switch 2 release day. So, the midnight before, I will be grabbing my Switch 2, trying to transfer as fast as I can, get up early so I could drive to the con. So, it'll be interesting. Let's see. How do I do this? Okay. Frames are dying, by the way. Yeah, I don't think I can edit and stream at the same time, which is a bummer. So I'm just gonna, if I close Premiere, is it gonna go back to normal? Damn, yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'll stay up late and edit then. Oh well. I guess I'll listen to music that I want to listen to while You know what I've been listening to? God, the Thunderbolt sound score is so good. I mean, it's Sunlux, right? So they did Everything Everywhere All at Once, but like, it's so good. Like, oh my god, it just makes me emotional. So the Banning Light hype is so real. I'm I'm ready for the Banning Light anime to start. God, that'd be nice. Alright, do the frames look normal now? Should be, since now I'm just gaming. One day Jay's gonna wake up and Banning Light will have a section on AO3. Oh my god. Bounty Light rare pairs? Oh god, I'm very curious what people's rare pairs would be. Hopefully nothing controversial, but I don't know what that would be. Man, I did not get to do a lot today. Like, I truly was just woke up, unpacked my bags because I got in pretty late last night. Wrote some emails, went grocery shopping, cooked, ate dinner. Now I'm here. Self-insert bounty life fix, blessed or cursed? No, I'm open for that. Look, people can write what they want. I'd be very curious what people would want to make with my world, I guess. A self-insert lending scared we can't do shit. I feel like everyone would be like, every Bounty Life fanfic would be like, yeah, and my team is so cool, and Mungie's on my team. We're the Mungies. Like, Tech Aries, hello, welcome. I was editing, and now I'm streaming. How's it going? I've been aching to shiny hunt because it's been so long, and my Switch was not working until now. Your sickness is gone. That's great. Glad to hear you're doing better. Man, you know, I should really check. Checking some flights. Some flight info. How was Anime Boston? Well, I was just saying, Tech Aries, it was both my best and worst con. Best because it's the most I've ever made at a con. Worst because I had a terrible weekend. So let's see, any of these shiny? Don't think so. Nope. Bless cash curse vibes? Yeah, absolutely. Real double-edged sword. Hey, Lightning Liz, what's going on? I was doing something productive, but now I'm shiny hunting because I miss shiny hunting. Although, I really wish I could edit at the same time. I don't know why the frames are dropping like crazy. But, how's it going? Let's see. Okay, let me look at flights. Go for the Malamar. Gonna have the vlog out before next con? Yeah, Corbel, I was literally working on it right now. But then you mentioned the frames were dropping on the game, so I was like, okay, I gotta close this. I guess I can't edit right now. But yeah, I plan to have it done before the next show for sure. I usually get it done like literally the weekend. The next day I'm back. I just was so busy with work that I couldn't, and now I have a tiny bit of free time before I go do a bunch of work stuff. So yeah. So your best-selling reel, and happy that you sold out some of your stuff. Thank you. Yeah, no, it was nice. I never had the feeling. I never been able to sell out with so much stuff before. So, but it made me realize I should have brought more of other stuff. But yeah, I think Binding Light lends itself to fan fiction well. There's an easy to understand template for Binding Light players. They'll each have their own implicit motivations for playing the game. No, I agree, Zeronautic. I mean, I'm glad you feel that way. So. 100 line print, yeah. Tech Aries, there were so many 100 line fans there. I was so shocked. That's chilling with one of my cats. Nice, Liz. I wish I could say the same. Although it was very cute. Mungie missed me. Mungie missed me so much, and I missed her. Oh my goodness. She's somewhere else in the apartment though. Yep, Corbo, I sold out completely on the 100 line, but I only brought like 20 of them because I wasn't sure. It's a new print, and I'm not sure where, or how many people are playing it. So, tell Mungie we love her. Will do. Brocephalon, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, it gives me hope for the Tokyo Studios that it's still, doing well. Let's see. Can't flights. What about cheapest? Or is there like a change to LAX? Go to hell. I'll never fly there. Is it cheaper on a different thing? Let's try that. Oh my lord, that's so expensive. Why? I'm sorry, I'm looking at flights right now. Well, Corbo, announcing something, a new game, doesn't quite mean that they're fine. Like, when announcements happen, that means they were working on it probably in tandem or well beforehand. For example, if they just announced, yeah, there's gonna be they announced a new Marvel show or some shit, that doesn't mean that you can just apply for it. It's at that point, most of it's probably already done. They just chose to announce it later. So I don't think they're necessarily fine. I think they just like wide cast net a bunch of eggs. They didn't keep all their eggs in one basket, but they just threw it all out and just seeing what sticks, what lands. And yeah, so I don't think it's necessarily a sign just because they have a brand new announcement. Like, I could make a video being like, oh cool, like I had a really good weekend, and still be actually really depressed. Like, so but yeah, I hopefully all the projects pick up. But Tribe 9 ending earlier than expected. The 100 line being overshadowed by a bunch of other games, like it's a little tough. So like people explain, why didn't Arceus or like Scarlet Violet had everything from Arceus? And it's like, well, they were probably they were developed at the same time. They were like, they had two different teams working on these games at the same time. So it's just, I don't know. So any new characters you have planned that will be introduced into Binding Light? In Binding Light 2, absolutely, Chaos Leo. If you haven't seen the cover of it, it features the new team that they're going up against, the Jackets. Yeah, they're very K-pop inspired. But we learn a lot about the leader of the Jackets and her second in command. So, yeah. God, there's gotta be a cheaper flight somewhere. Let's see. Where is... I could risk Spirit and die. Or... I don't, has anyone flown Spirit Airlines before? I always hear horror like stories about it. I'm like, no, thank you. Never fly Spirit. Yup. Have you seen the trailer for K-pop Demon Hunters? Yes. I didn't want it to be good, but it looks pretty good, so I'm excited. Bummer it's not getting a theatrical release though. So Thursday is the 5th, okay. Back on the 9th. Let's see. Well, Corbel, because when it was first announced, the project was being the writers initially attached were a duo that were a white and Hispanic writing partner duo, which is like, I hear they're very promising, but for them to handle a K-pop project, it just, to me, it sounded like, oh, they're just like fans of the culture, and only, and to probably by proxy will be only writing very toxic aspects of the of the culture, not realizing much without research or but as they got a director attached, Maggie Kang, I think at this point has a story credit, I think, on it, and some has a screenwriting credit. So if you ever see a bunch of names on a writing credit, that's literally listed in order, as in this person did a first draft, and then the studio's like, let's get someone else to do another draft, and then we're gonna keep going, and then that's basically how it goes, right? So I was kind of like, man, this feels like it could be a huge mess and just very exploitive just because it's K-pop genre. But looks good. So, again, I also speak from pre-production side because I've heard about this project for a long time. So, once again, just because something is suddenly announced doesn't mean they just finished it and we're like, here we go. Like, no, they've been working on this for like probably the past 5 years, maybe even a little more, maybe 6 or 7 years now or something, for my understanding. So, but yeah, date everything is releasing soon. I'm looking into. I am still trying to decide if I want to go to the release party for it. It's a little tight window for me because I got invited to the release party in LA, but I have to be back, like, it's in the middle of the week, and I am busy at the beginning of the week and the end of the week, so I'm like trying to figure out if there's a cheap flight that's worth me flying. So these flights. They're so bad. Okay, that's not shiny. Frostmoth's not shiny. I don't think... Man. Well, just like old times. We just keep playing and shoot the shit until something's shiny. Let's see. Let's grab that Salazzle. I could fly out Tuesday. Is that cheaper? Maybe I'll check another day. Maybe if the flight numbers will change or something. There's Diggersby, Serena. Who's that to the right? There's normal type. Is that just a Munchlax? And who's at the end? God, no one I really want. Okay. Horikoshi is putting on his first art book. Oh, is it an art book? Ultra Artworks? I didn't realize it was an art book. I thought it was just like... Oh, interesting. Okay. I thought it was just like another one of his character books. Like, which I have 2 of those. But... Huh. Oh my god, dude, it's so cheap from the yen right now. Oh my god. Damn. I'll see. I'll see if like a local Kinokuniya gets it or something. I'll flip through it. My love for My Hero is not as strong as it once was, but it still was a core memory, I suppose. Yeah, I agree with you, Ali, but like I want to see some neat stuff. Like I have the Soul Eater art book, the second one. Like that shit is so cool. It's like a bunch of different like illustrations and whatnot, and I think some of them were like color spreads from existing chapters, but it just looks neat. Had to pop over to Twitch chat so I could get my Pokemon running around the bottom. Hey Dynamo, what's going on? Oh, you know what cosplay I saw a lot at Anime Boston? Expedition 33. And I do want to play that. I really do. But what's funny is like I keep hearing or I keep seeing specifically the very, very French like costumes. Like there's so many couples just running around with the red and white striped French beret and like with a baguette on their back, and I'm like, that's so funny. A Bounty Light art book would be cool someday. A Bounty Light art book would definitely just be a compilation of existing art, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. Not too much. I keep thinking about shiny hunting and then not doing it because of how much time it'll take, which makes me no closer to getting things. That's why I was attempting to Dynamo, like literally I was editing at the same time. But I guess my GPU is not handling the effects I was running at the same time while streaming. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll stop. Can we expect to see Jay cosplay from Haikyuu soon? Probably not, but I did cosplay Kageyama like many years ago. Probably like 8 years ago. When I used to be skinny and beautiful. And young. It'll probably win Game of the Year. I hope it does. That's kind of cool. But everyone plays it like it's so good, and I'm like, I look at it and I'm like, dude, this is Persona plus Paper Mario. Like, this seems like my shit. But let's see. God, I have to RSVP soon to this event if I want to go. I'm only thinking about going because one of my friends who's on the project for Date Everything decided to go last second. And I was like, fuck, man. Should I go? Like... Yeah, I know nothing about the story of the game, but it looks neat. So, man, should I go? No, I don't know. I have to think about it. I'm just talking to myself, gang. I'm just staring at this invite. I'm like, oh man, you know what was a bummer about Anime Boston is, because they have the sticker ban. Oh, this Mungie is like delayed. Hold on. Mungie. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna restart the Mungie PNG tuber. There we go. Yeah, sticker ban, right? So basically, the convention center has had this history of teenagers just grabbing stickers and slapping it all over the convention center. It's a beautiful convention center connected to a really nice mall. Like, holy shit, did like my friends and I just like we just ordered like DoorDash to the hotel attached to the mall and just like ate at the mall. You know, we didn't have to go sit in and wait at a fancy restaurant like what happens at conventions and you're waiting forever and stuff. But yeah, because of the sticker ban, I was like, man, like I have so many stickers, like whatever, you know, that's gonna be a bummer. I'll just deal. And then I saw so many Love Live cosplayers, and they saw my Idolmaster versus Love Live print, and they're like, oh my god, do you have any else Love Live? I'm like, no, I couldn't bring it because of the sticker ban. They're like, oh no, and I'm like, damn it, like, God, I would have made more money if I had my Love Live stuff. So honestly, I'm thinking about, I'm like, fuck, do I make Love Live charms? Like, oh no. I don't know, man. So, oh yeah, dude, my friends are obsessed with Fantasy Life. I've never played it. I've never played any of the Fantasy Lives, but they were just all over it. Yeah, I didn't bring my MVC stickers. The sticker ban just is rough. So, met them at the mall food court for stickers. No, I don't want to. I want to get back into this show someday, even though I had a terrible weekend. But you know, money's good, I suppose. Oh, someone was selling their sticker books. I didn't have any crime sticker books left yet, guys, so I was like, all right, well, I guess it won't matter. But that's funny. Yeah, someone probably would like Fantasy Life. I don't know if he's played it though. god, am I gonna eat all these pretzels? Fuck, I gotta stop. I could Augie I know other people did, but my online shop is closed right now. Because of the tariffs, and like the reason why it's closed is like if I had my shop open and people order stuff and I run out of things for conventions and I have to order more, but the tariffs are delaying it and customs are delaying it, then I'm like, this is rough. So I made the decision to close the shop. I might open it up later in the year, I don't know, but I have to think about it. So oh my god, wait. You did gift me stickers. I didn't even put two and two. Like, oh my god. It's okay. The show's over. It's okay. That's funny though. Man, I mean these stickers are amazing. Obviously Shadow's great, but I love how you drew your Sonic. Like, shit. This is a good Sonic. Brain was dead that day. Me too. My brain was dead every day that weekend. Man. Not really, Augie. Normally, like, I'm not the type of person when I'm at a convention, I'm like, I gotta go do things, you know? Like, I'm so tired. Like, the hours from Anime Boston was 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and then 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Like, so I was like, dude, I'm tired. After this, I just wanna eat and go to sleep. That's it. I don't want to look around. I don't want to do nothing. So I did not. And that's usually the case for a lot of conventions. Like, it's very rare for me to want to travel around. I think the cases where I did was probably Hawaii, like for KawaiiCon. Like after the show, if I stick around longer. But most times, I want to go home and see Mungie. So I know for Evo last year, like Vegas, I'm like, do you want to go gambling? And I'm like, nah, I want to keep my money and just go to sleep. But yeah. If anything, the most I do is like, what is something I should eat here? If there's anything of noteworthiness. So, sleeping is free, yes. Well, sleeping in a hotel is not free, I guess. So, but I get what you're saying. $120? Hell yeah. That's more than me. There was a summer I was addicted to scratch-offs, and the scratch-offs were $2, and I always won another $2 to buy another scratch-off. Eventually, I made nothing, so I was like, okay, I guess the scratch-off adventure ends. Yeah, it was nice. It was very nice to just chill and eat at that center. So you made memories. Get ready for Pittsburgh. So many good places to eat. It's not. I've been to Pittsburgh once before. It's been a hot minute though. I just want Philly cheesesteak. Primanti Bros? What is Primanti Bros? Do they have a mean Philly cheesesteak? Oh, these sandwiches look crazy. All right, all right. It was nice to be able to like post something every day until Anime Boston, but now I'm like, what the fuck do I post? If you guys didn't know, oh yeah, I'll just say this now. This Friday, May 30th, is gonna be my birthday. And I'll probably do a birthday stream at some point that day, maybe, or another day. I don't know. But, yeah. So yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I don't know what we'll do. What should we stream on my birthday? I don't know. I guess shiny hunting. Thank you, everybody. You know what I'm doing for my birthday? Checking out the convention that denied my application when I asked them, can I get a follow-up? It's also my birthday, and they said you were denied. Because they never sent me an email, so I was like, well, great. Like, and I might go see Bring Her Back is out Friday, so I'm very excited for that movie. Bring Her Back is from Danny Filipao and Michael Filipao. I don't know how that's how their last names are spelled, but that is that they are the directors of Talk to Me, which is a horror movie I fucking loved. And now we're about to do a new horror film, so yeah. Paper Mario or Pokemon Snap? Oh, interesting. I do have new Pokemon Snap. I still never played that yet, so. A Gengar Cilantro appreciation stream? Ooh. I still gotta see Mission Impossible this week. I want to see that. I heard the Lilo and Stitch live action is real bad. But I want to watch more movies. I'm like, I've only watched 15 2025 movies so far. I'm like, fuck. I've been missing so much. Hey, Toxics. Merry Christmas to you, too. Let's see. Hey, Midnight. What's going on? How am I doing, Toxics? Just chilling. I got back from Anime Boston. Boston was interesting, but now I was like, I haven't been able to stream because my Switch was broken, or Shiny Hunt during that weekend because my Switch was broken, and now I was like, okay, let's just do it. Although this probably won't be a too long of a stream because I really want to edit my vlog for Anime Boston and get it over with. So, why did I just get a Twitch ad for the LAPD? What the hell? I do not have control over over the ads. What the fuck? I'm so sorry. Definitely this week, I'll get the Anime Boston vlog done. And what I've been telling everyone is that I am not very happy in this vlog, so be prepared. Man. Weird. So the LAPD has extra. When I was in LA, my taxes went to Twitch ads. Great. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, Midnight. Was it? It was you. Yeah, Idolmaster, right? You were the fellow Idolmaster fan. Am I remembering this right? Am I crazy? Anyone who likes Idolmaster or Love Live. So this past weekend Anime Boston, I could bring my Love Live stickers, and all the Love Live and Idolmaster fans really liked my IMAS versus Love Live print. And I was like, shit, like, should I make other physical merch? So I'm highly considering charms. The thing is, I'm not gonna fucking order, like, especially with the terrors, I'm not ordering like you know, 13 separate characters or whatever, right? And in the case of Love Live, each of the groups, so 9, 13, 9, so like 36 plus 13, 49, or right, 49. Yeah, I'm not having 49 different charms. Like, that's insane, right? But so my thought was, what's the easiest way to do this? Trios, right? I feel like, especially in Love Live, both Love Live and Idolmaster has like separated them by age trios, similar ages, right? And they're kind of like always hanging out with each other in the anime, right? The first year, second years, third years, etc., whatever, right? So, yeah, I know Vograce does, which I think is great that they're doing that, but I'm also like, I don't like my charms from Vograce, so, but we'll see. But yeah, so I was thinking trios might make the most, send them directly to my house. If I don't see Jay almost whip his Switch at a wall and then like vlog because of battery, well shit. Oh man. Hey Sungwon, Anime Boston is both my best and worst con. I'll say that. And the vlog will explain why. But yes. So I was thinking about, if all the idols are in trios, it might be easier, right? A charm that features all three of them, or three of each, right? So in Love Live's case, like Honoka, Umi, and Kotori, right? On one. Idolmaster, Haruka, Chihaya, and Miki, right? Isn't that the trio? So it's like, so I figured doing all that would makes the most sense. So yeah, I don't know. Thoughts? So I feel like that works. I don't know how I'll draw them or what style I'll draw them, but I'll figure it out. I was gonna say Momocon killed it with Artist Alley, but Jay wasn't there, so they better step it up next year. Sungwon, did they have the same amount of artists this year? Do you know? Like, did it feel like last year? I've been hearing some really polarizing stuff about Momocon's Artist Alley. Like, some people did really well, and a lot of people was like, it's so slow. How big will it be, the fit 3 characters? I mean, yeah, probably most charms are 2.5 to 3 inches, you know, and so I fit multiple characters on a charm before, so please ping me if and when you start designing them, because I want to be there to cheer you on. Ghost about Ari Mass with you, got you. Hey Cougarish, what's going on? Been a while since we've done Shiny Hunt, so I was craving it because my Switch died during Anime Boston, so. But yeah, I low-key was like, man, I kind of wish I was at Momocon. Although, I will say Anime Boston's numbers crushed Momocon was my #1 show last year, numbers-wise. Anime Boston crushed it like it was nothing. So, yeah. I am not doing all of Cinderella Girls. That's the thing, Midnight. I feel like every time someone talks to me about Cinderella Girls, they're mentioning characters from the mobile games, and I don't know who they are. Am I gonna be hurt if I only do anime and the anime only girls. Because I watched the anime, I don't barely remember it, but I watched the anime, so. See, that's the thing. I was wondering about Agina. So I feel like would people be offended if I didn't do their subunits, right? Because I don't know all their subunits. Sometimes I'm like, why are they a group? Like, this group sucks. Like, in Love Live, the anime doesn't show off the subunits, but they do the subunits in, you know, in their live shows and whatever. But I feel like if I did that, like, in the sense of Aqua, they're only gonna get Guilty Kiss. That's like the power group. You know, like who would want anyone else? So that's why I thought about doing the story years. You know, there's no right or wrong way to enjoy iMask. There's a character and a piece of media for everyone, so no pressure to know and engage in everything. Oh, so they changed formation this year, and I have to say, I wish they had the aisle labeled because they stopped at like 1900 or something like that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Huh. So was it hard to find people? I was able to find all the artists, but I was looping around constantly. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Glad to hear numbers-wise you did really well, but I'm sorry to hear the weekend was still mixed for you. Yeah, like a lot of friends are like, but you made so much, you know? And I'm like, yeah, but I was just so miserable this weekend. I was so like, my depression was, my meds were working in overtime and it was rough. It was so rough. So, I don't know. I don't know. I have to watch the vlog. I have to review my vlog footage and then see. I'm like, okay, I'm too pathetic here. I can't include this. Like, you know. Really like a lot of the artists. I don't buy game anime fan art, but there were so many beautiful landscapes, nature, etc. Nice, nice. Yeah, I saw your haul. I recognize some of those artists. It's nice. I'm glad they got in again, and I didn't. So. That's the thing, Agena. Yeah, like, for me, like, everyone's like, the money's good. And I'm like, but I talk about this in the video, and I talked about this with other artists. We think this year is just weird for conventions because of the, you know, the world states, right? Like, the tariffs are really impacting a lot of things. Not only are they impacting artists and what kinds of materials that they can order and get, right? And what kind of merch to make. But it's also impacting consumers because people just have less money to spend. And because of that, a lot of people, I talk about this in the vlog, were very apprehensive about buying things. And Anime Boston boasted and posted about how they were sold out Saturday of their tickets. So we're like expecting huge crowds, even bigger than Friday. And I take a video of what the crowd looked like Friday versus Saturday. And it is shocking how empty Saturday felt, how slow Saturday was. It was very, very weird. It was such a weird year. I was thankful to get in and understand the experience, but I think I got in a weird year where, like, for me, like, yes, okay, I know people are gonna be like, oh, Jay, but you made money, right? I'm like, but like, knowing that I was stifled from my full potential of revenue because of factors out of my control is really frustrating, right? Like, if I made, sure, I had a really rough weekend, but if I made like 0.5 times more than like what I did, because I think that's what I would have made if none of the world was America was in shambles right now, right? Then I think I've been, you know, more forgiving. But because the rate of transactions was so slow, like, I was like disassociating from my booth like all the time. And And yeah, and just like I say this in the vlog. I was like, yeah, this show, I think I say this in the vlog. If not, I'll say it right now. That vlog or that convention made me be like, maybe I don't want to vend at conventions anymore. Like that, I literally had that thought for like a good like 10 minutes at my booth, just standing there. It was so weird. The attendance number is about, last year was 25K. It's small, but the artist alley is small, right? So, but like that's the thing. Like, it's again, like, I gotta ultimately, in the end, when I counted all my numbers, it ended up being very good fiscally. But I was not happy the whole time. I was like really bummed out. I mean, granted, I met a lot of amazing people and super nice people from this stream as well, and new people that I didn't even know about. Like everyone, but there was so much more that was just like rude, weird, like like manipulative, like it was a lot, and I was just kind of like, I'm like, I just want to go home, I just want to see Mungie, like, oh, my Switch isn't working, I can't even distract myself with shiny hunting, like, I'm just like, God, my back hurts, like, I'm hungry, I'm tired, like, I'm thirsty, like, what the fuck. I was just like not having it that weekend. So every time people were like, ooh, like, how's it going, and I'm like, this sucks. like it's so like, oh my God, oh man, I don't want to spoil my whole vlog. It wasn't okay, so it's not gonna be as bad because like there's good footage and bad footage, but I was just kind of like, oh my God, like I was just, I don't know, it was rough for me. I think because when I talk to other artists, we all new artists who have never been there before and old artists who have been there before, and everyone who's been there before has agreed that they are underperforming this year. It's not a bad show. They're still getting money, but compared to the analytics of last year, and it is ridiculous how different it is. I checked like the difference between Friday and Saturday per hour on my analytics, and I'm like, how is Saturday so far behind when it's sold out? Like, it doesn't make, people are spread out all over the convention. I can see that. I can believe that, but it still doesn't make up for why there was such a big disparity in numbers for Friday. I don't know. Sunday felt busier. Sunday I made the least, but it felt busier. Oh, hey, Super Shag. Nah, it is a, oof, you came at an interesting time. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. You guys can judge my vlog when it gets to it. Maybe maybe I'm complaining too much or being melodramatic. I don't know, but I was like, ugh. Were there actually a lot of rude customers at Anime Boston? There were some pretty fascinating interactions. So it was yeah, it was something. Oh man. And yeah, I don't know. I was by myself. I just couldn't play my Switch, like, so I don't know. It's like, okay. You know what? I'm going to talk about it. I'm actually going to talk a little bit about it now because maybe I won't end up using the footage in my vlog because I was so heated. But like, it's not even Karen Super Shag. Like, this is, okay, so one person, okay, so something that weekend was so many people really hated scanning QR codes. They kept asking for business cards, and I'm like, oh, I have a QR code. Like, in my mind, if you have a QR code, you take your phone out, you scan the QR code, you get brought to wherever it immediately, in my case, you get brought to my card, my link tree that has all the links in. So what if you scan a QR code and you go, oh, I don't use Instagram, right? Like, so this is more helpful for you. You could choose where to follow me from, and it has my upcoming event information. So, and this guy was like, oh yeah, do you have a business? Like, I love your stuff. Do you have a business card? And I was like, oh, I have a QR code. Like, you know, and he's like, yeah, okay. And he just kind of like stares at it with his like family, friends, I don't know, whoever, and then they just kind of walk away like really slowly. And I was like fed up at that point because so many people were just like not interested in scanning the QR codes. And I was like, because like in my like, why hand out business cards when they're gonna forget where they got their stuff from? And they basically I was so fed up. I was kind of like, okay, or don't scan it, I guess. And then he goes, yeah, no, I don't need to. It's okay. Oh, you got an ad? Okay. And it's just like, you don't need it, like, or I don't need it, like, I know where your booth is. Which I'm like, why do you need someone's business card to find my booth? Like, and there's this whole thing about like, ooh, smart Zeronautic. I like that strat. Is it cool when you go to a restaurant and they don't have like physical menus, they just have QR codes to scan, and that's it, right? Like there's no trouble at all, right? Like, so I just, man, and what happened with, like, I don't get why they were like asking for a business card in the first place. And there's so many times in I've seen at conventions where people were like, oh, I just want to collect business cards because it's like getting a free print, which is insane. They never intend to follow. They never intend to buy anything. They just want to collect free art from a business card, which is like, oh my god. Like I maybe he was too embarrassed because he had a flip phone. And like, I was just kind of like, that ticked me off. There was another guy, a really rude guy, and in a Sonic cosplay, and I was like, man, this is my first rude Sonic fan interaction. Where he just came up and he's like, oh, hey, can I get, like, I honestly do not remember what he bought, but I remember him. His cosplay was pretty distinct, and when I say distinct, it's kind of shitty, but not to be rude, but this guy was rude to me, so I'm gonna be rude about him. So he was like I remember him being very, very quick and rude, want to rush to the transaction. So like, whatever. When then hours later, he comes back and goes like, hey, do you remember me? And I was like, yeah. And he goes like, yeah, okay, so I bought this Amy charm. And then I was kind of like, okay, right? And he's like, and I'm the type of person that makes sure that I put all my stuff in my bag. So I'm pretty sure you forgot to give it to me. And I was kind of like, did you check Lost and Found? Like, did you leave another booth? Like, no. I'm pretty sure, like, you just forgot to give it to me. Like, you know, like, you made that mistake. And I was kind of like, that language, right? Like, immediately accusatory, right? I was just kind of like, oh, okay. He's like, you remember me, right? And he was like, when he said that, I was like, I remember you really were adamant and rude about slamming the no tip button on my terminal. And then he just goes, yeah. And I was like, okay, so, you know, here's an Amy charm, right? And he's like, yeah, and like, you know, I wouldn't have forgotten it, you know? And I was like, okay, I hope you're not screwing me over. Like, no, I swear I'm not. And he's like, I'll give this to you, but here's my advice. Whoever you buy from next, just tip them. Do not, like, that was very rude. And, you know, I understand that if you might not have money, but, like, there was a better way to handle that. So, takes the charm. I don't even remember if he said thank you, but, like, he takes the charm. And eventually, you know, he leaves or whatever, right? I did a recount of my Amy charm. I brought 10. I brought 10 total. I sold 6 on card, and I sold 3 on cash. 1 was missing. So This dude literally lost his charm and blamed me. Like, so I don't think it was an intentional steal, but I think he just fucking like couldn't get over his arrogance that he was like, no, I would have had it, right? Like, there was someone who was really nice that was like, oh my god, I lost my Venom phone charm. I'm just gonna buy another one. And because I'm like, I'm so sorry. Did you check Lost and Found? It's like, oh, it's like maybe. And we were listening for like the announcements because Anime Boston was really good about making announcements about people who lost stuff, right? And no announcement about that came. So then she's like, yeah, I think I just lost it. I'll just buy another one. And I was like, here, I'll sell it to you for half because like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. It's like, oh, well, I really appreciate it. And they were great. That's like a normal thing. That's like I'm like, I lost it, so the right thing to do is my fault. I will buy it again. Not, yo, you messed up. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? So, man, it is, yeah. I don't know. It's just, there was a lot of interactions like that. And it just really bummed me out. There was a really young kid, who saw my Ibuki print from Danganronpa and they talk about how much they loved Ibuki. And I was like, oh yeah, Ibuki's my favorite too. And they're like, yeah, me too. Can I get the small print? And I was like, yeah, sure. And they, put in their card and it gets denied. They tried again. Gets denied, and then they're like, "Oh my, hold on, give me 1 second." And it was like a Venmo card, so they open up their Venmo app, and I didn't mean to look, but they had their phone pretty out and said that like they had like $3 left, on the Venmo. I was like, how did I spend that much? Oh no! And they were really sad. So I was like, hey, like, do you just want the print? Because it was like $5, like whatever. And they're a kid, right? Like, so whatever. I'm having a bad weekend, but maybe I'll just pass on the good energy to someone else. So I was like, do you want it? And they're like, oh, but I don't have any money, right? And I was like, oh, hey, don't worry about it. Like, I loved how much you love Ibuki, so I want you to have this. And if you don't mind, just do me a solid and just scan my QR code. And they're like, oh, but I don't have social media. And I was like, oh, that's okay. Like, it also has my event information, so maybe you find me at another show, And without even saying thank you, they just take the print, stuff in their bag, and just go like, I can't. I don't have social media, and they walk away. So I'm just like, in my video, I'm pretty sure I said, this is what I get for being fucking nice. Like, like, what the hell? Like, so I was just like so fed up with people. Truly, I was like, oh my god, I hate anime fans so much. Oh my god. So kids might just be stupid. That's sure. That could be it. There were so many like microaggression, like interactions like that. And I was just, that's why I was like, I don't care how much I made. I was so like, guys, I was so depressed that weekend. My meds were not working at all. I was like miserable. For like standing there for like almost 12 hours being miserable. So it feels like they're antisocial. Maybe, but like, and maybe anxiety took over, right? Maybe anxiety took over and they couldn't register what I was saying. But still, like, to me, it's not an excuse for rudeness. It's not an excuse to get away with things. So, hey, Sassy Shrimp Trip. Anime Boston, in a nutshell, was my best show financially, by far. It was my worst show in terms of my mental and my interactions. So, I don't know. Would I ever go back to Anime Boston? Absolutely. I feel like because Anime Boston is lottery, basically, everyone submits their application and it's by chance that they get in. So I was very fortunate to get in. I think this year was just absolutely cursed. So I think it was really like unfortunate that I got into this year. I talked to other friends and unfortunately they were like, yeah, I'm sorry for like making this sound like it was the best thing, because normally it is. I heard from the ranking is Momocon, like financially, right, for artists, Momocon, Fanime, then Anime Boston. right? Anime Boston being number one. I really from the when I say of these shows, these are all shows that happen at the same weekend. So I heard Anime Boston, and I think it's because Anime Boston is smaller, right? The Artist Alley is smaller, so everyone gets a chance to get their stuff seen. This show, I sold more prints than I had at any other show. I don't move prints that often, so it was very strange. But I think I was disappointed because it was like supposedly so amazing, and I thought it was good, but not like as astronomical as everyone claimed. But I don't know. So I was just like, man, I'm stuck at my table all weekend, and I am just just getting psychic damage. That being said, I met a lot of really awesome people. I met a lot of really nice people. I met people who were like, we follow your vlogs, and I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. Like, and like, we're really excited to meet you. Like, we just love your RSL, like your channel, like your RSL vlogs. And I was like, oh man, I hope that you don't hate this next one, because I am miserable in this next one. So, I don't know. Lightning Liz, I hope you get in next year. You deserve to get in. Like, man, I hopefully when the year you get in, it's better than my year. Met some people from the Discord community, exactly, Super Shag, and it was very lovely to meet them, and everyone was very nice, and that gave me like dopamine hit for like 2 minutes. I was like, hell yeah, like, oh my god, things are good. And then someone would just be like, why do I have to scan a QR code? And I'm like, okay. Like, you mean you don't have business cards? Like, why? Like, I'm like, okay. Like, you know? Oh, man. Like, oh, my God. So, it's just truly was a lot. Just trying to see. Hima-chan? Yeah, Hima-chan. Let's go. You think you have better time next time if you were with a helper? Maybe, but I usually just travel alone. Unless there's a local friend. Yeah, so the problem with MomoCon definitely has more attendees, Sungwon. But I think what I'm realizing about the Anime Boston's success in Artist Alley is because it's so much smaller. MomoCon has way too many artists now, right? And so it's hard to find people. While Anime Boston, it's pretty easy to like just be in that one room. And yeah, so I don't know, but Stratosphere should be soul cleansing. I hope so, Zeronautic. If not, the Switch 2 will be soul cleansing. Playing as Cow in Mario Kart will be soul cleansing. A lot of my new stuff that I drew on stream, guys, did not get noticed. Like Cow, like the Cow charm barely moved. Fucking a lot of the spider charms, the new Spidey charms didn't move, but the Batman charms kind of moved. Mostly the Robins. So, what else? I think I sold like one Doki Bird. Barely moved. Yeah, exactly. Had to be the outcast, but I'm a little anti QR code. I like tactile reminders, but I also understand it's easier on the artist as well. And that's fair, Auginut. I think that's one of those things, though. I'm like, I think people should just, if you don't want to scan a QR code, take a picture of their banner, take a picture of their artwork, right? I think that's like the easiest thing to do. But a blatant like, oh, you don't have the method that I prefer, I will forget you from my memory and leave. Like that, there was so much of that kind of attitude that I was like, I don't know, man. I was so appalled from people's rudeness. And in my mind, like, you know, I saw people hand out business cards and they didn't buy anything from, like, I saw people like next to me hand out business cards. No one bought stuff from them. They just left. And I'm like, dude, they're not gonna remember where they got that business card from. Like, people don't remember. People don't remember at all. I don't remember where I get half my business cards from. That's why I stopped asking for them. I'm like, I'm just gonna follow you right here, right now. So it's crazy. Mods banned this user. Hey, Choo Choo. The Switch lives only if it's docked, which is interesting. So, yeah. While about taking a picture with the artist, with the artist's consent, Super Shack, I think that's totally fine. But I hope that there's something in that picture that tells them where where their socials are, so they can find their shops or something later. I walked through the vendor hall with my friend at Anime Boston. I'm so glad I spent my money on Artist Alley. Yeah, honestly, Lightning Liz, a lot of people were saying that vendor hall was not as impressive, which is great. Like, I think that's awesome that people know that Artist Alley is where it's at. But God, I just can't believe this year was like, I got in the year where the president has fucked us over. People have less money, so now I'm just like, I don't think it matters what show I get into this year, because it will not be as good as it should be. You know, like that's just. So now I'm just like, I don't know. But I hope I can attend a con you're tabling in the future, just so I can counteract this experience with hopefully a much more positive one. Midnight, if I find out that you're going to a con that I got accepted to, I'm gonna make sure I get Idolmaster stuff done before then. That's the only way I'll know it's you. Like, oh man. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I have to also be Choo Choo. The TLDR is that Anime Boston was my best show financially, but worst show in terms of just mood. Like, I was like depressed the whole weekend. I was disassociating from my booth. I was not doing well. My Switch was not working. Like, people were rude. So I was just kind of like, oh man. Even kids are noticing that things are getting more expensive, right? Isn't that crazy? Like, I don't know. So I do like small talk with artists, but sometimes I fear if I'm talking to them too much. It depends. It really depends, I guess, on the artist. I think, honestly though, talking with artists while you're making a purchase is like the most. That's when you know, like, okay, they're thankful. Obviously, you know, money's involved, but also they're like, okay, cool. Like, this person has a genuine. They're talking out of support versus talking out of like you hear stories of Artist Alley artists like, this one person just kept talking to me, and then other people didn't want to approach the booth because they look like we're having a busy conversation. So that could be a thing, right? Like, people get scared away from booths. So, which happened a few times. People just kept talking to me, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to be rude, but I'm pretty sure like 5 people just walked away. So, but it happens. Yeah, Corbo, like, I'm very curious what the con circuit's gonna be at the end of the year. Like, I truly think like things are messed up right now, you know? Oh, I should also update my card, my event part of the card. Let's do that right now. Let's see, log in. I felt bad because I felt like I was talking too much while at your booth. Not at all, Lightning Liz. I mean, like, first of all, you're a fellow friend and artist, so like, we're just talking shop. You know what I mean? Like, I asked you, like, hey, well, like, did you find anything cool? Like, that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I would not, you know, someone would just be like, oh, like, just standing there quietly, you know? Like, I was just kind of like, yeah, well, how's your experience with the con? I've only seen this fucking room. I don't even know what the sun looks like right now because I am inside and there are no windows in here. Like, you know, so. But anyway, another thing to illustrate how big the Artist Alley was, I couldn't commit buying and just took a business card and a QR code to make sure I come back. That's, yeah, like, I remember last year MomoCon, that hall was gigantic. Like, holy moly, was it gigantic. So I try not to bother if you had any potential customers. I appreciate that, Kekai, and it was nice. I'm so glad that you and your partner visited every day. It was very awesome to see your cosplays, and I had a great time chatting. And yeah, like, I wish, honestly, I'm so sad my Switch wasn't working. I wanted to be like, I got this shiny, you know, the shiny luck's still here. But nope, just me being like, when will this end? So, but yeah, man, no shinies to stream at all though. My luck is not great. I did eventually return and bought Prince, but I felt bad about that. Got you. I think people appreciate when they come back. Also, sometimes people just don't remember as much. You know, like I don't remember. I obviously don't remember everybody. There's so many fucking people passing by. You know, maybe I'll remember them within the next few hours, but after that, my memory swipes like it's swiped. I don't know what was there. So. Overwhelming for how many artists there were, man. I wish I was at Anime NYC. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I got waitlisted for Alamo City and Furry Invasion. I was like, oh man, like I can't believe Kirk knows your Sonic shirt but not your Shadow shirt. It happens. Hey, I'm sure it'll happen. I mean, it's next Sonic Expo, right? So, also the artists that have that customer service ability, Friendly, is such an underrated pro. Yo, man, me 8 years of customer service and retail and all that shit. Like, goddamn. The stars were not online this weekend. 100% Choo Choo. Oh man. Okay, so let's move. Let's delete. Let's copy this. Okay. Then we can delete that. Save that. And then past events, we can add that on top. Boston, Massachusetts, and anime. Okay. All right. If you check out the convention parts of my website right now, it's updated. Anime Boston is now in the past under past events tab, and now Stratosphere is my next show. I haven't been to a con in like 6 years, and hearing all this is getting me excited. But again, guys, there were good interactions. Like the one stranger who just picked up Bounty Light and just flipped through and was like, "I love comics. This looks amazing. Can I get this?" And that's all they bought. And I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, so that was great. Meeting people from the Discord and from the stream, you know, like Kekai and Amaya, and I was like, that meeting both of y'all was great, and it was fun talking and seeing how excited you guys were about the show and seeing what cool things you got, and what else was nice? People who want to take pictures with my Shadow shirt. Those interactions were nice, you know. People want to talk about Mungie was great, although Mungie sold the least amount of stuff there, and I was like, damn, Boston hates Mungie, I guess. So yeah, it's you know, there was good, but I'm a being made of spite. The bad will always win. No. 60,000 people attended MomoCon? Damn. I admit I skipped Artist Alley because I was more interested in the popular IPs, but after following you and other independent artists, I'm excited to cruise through the alley for once. No, honestly, I'm happy to influence you that way, Augie Not. Oh my god, I can't believe Emmerich Sick is now following. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to lurk. But yeah, and so I appreciate, like, that makes me happy to hear, because sometimes people just, like, I understand the idea of, like, I want to get the official IP, I want to get the official thing, right? But there's just some really cool ass shit that artists have that do there. My friend was at Anime Boston, and you know, people don't know this a lot, but they did official art for Zenless Zone Zero. So I'm just like, fuck, like, you never know who you're supporting, right? So like, it's yeah, like, oh man. Um, Phoenix Fan Fusion is coming up in 2 weeks, and it's my first year where I'm like nervous about working it. It feels so much about how it's managed changed since last year. Is that in a bad way, Cougarish? Like, or like, I hope everything's okay. Boo, I would have bought all the Mungie shirts. Not buying Mungie merch is a war crime. Unforgivable. I knew anime people were the worst, but how did they not love Bungie? Fucking weeps, I swear to God. Oh my God. I'll be like, Sonic's shirt sold out, Shadow shirts sold out, Mungie had 4 left. I was like, damn. Or everyone in Boston's a cop. They don't want to do crimes. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But I'll be bringing your shirts for Sonic Neon and probably Sonic Expo. Are you tabling at Sonic Neon, Lightning Liz? Someone told me to apply to that, and I was like, I'm not sure about hitting up an event I haven't heard about. So, which sold out first? Shadow or Sonic? Shadow. Shadow sold out Friday. Like, okay, so the show opened Friday at 10 a.m. Shadow sold out by like 1 p.m. It was insane. To the point where I kept my Shadow display all weekends just so I knew I could get people to look at my booth. And then they'll be like, oh no, it's sold out. But then maybe they want something else. So, all right, let me know how that goes. I'm very curious how Sonic Neon's going to be, because someone was like very excited about that show. So, RSL had official Mungie shirts. Oh my God. Keka, if that was the case, I would have been like, all right, I'm leaving my booth. I'm going to fucking take down that booth. Like, man. Shadow the breadwinner. It was crazy how fast Shadow sold out. Yeah. I thought I brought a lot. I brought like 30 shirts total of each design. So 90 shirts total, 30 Shadows, 30 Sonics, 30 Mungies. Obviously different sizes, but still, like, I brought like 3 smalls, 10 mediums, 10 larges, 5 XLs, and 2 XLs for each design. All gone. People who usually run Sonic Revolution. Oh, interesting. I love that Shadow shirt. My friend, who also does RSLs, were out there. I was like, yo, what's your next show? And they were like, oh, it's like Anime NYC. I was like, no, I'm not going to see you. Like, you know, and they were saying how, like, it's like, I really need the Shadow shirt. Because, like, they recently got married. And instead of throwing a bouquet of flowers, they threw a Shadow plush. It was incredible. Like, they love Shadow. And I'm like, damn. Well, Shadow is the ultimate life form. Yes. Oh my God, I underestimated the ultimate life form. Man. Let's see. Catch the Hydreigon. Did you offer pre-orders? No, I didn't, because my online shop is sold, so I don't feel comfortable doing. My online shop is closed, so I don't feel comfortable doing that. That would have been the smart idea to do, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I was already having a bad weekend. I was never feeling it. Super Shack, I'm seeing your image in Discord. Is this how it felt being away from Mungie and Anime Boston? Yes, except Mungie was totally happy with the cat sitter, so not really reaching out for me. Mungie was fine. She was just like, hello, you're my new human now. Like, so I was like, great, thanks, Mungie. I'll say no. Okay, Carcoal, huh? All right. Will you ever come to North or South of America? I am very interested in doing shows in Canada. But I have never done an international show before. My interest is there. I just don't know when and where that would and how that would happen right now. Anime NYC, I'm gonna throw hands. Why are you still waitlisted? I don't even think at this point. Hold on, what was the last Anime NYC email I received? Okay. Please keep me on the wait list. Okay, yeah, okay. Hello, this is the Anime NYC team. We are reaching out to provide you with an Anime NYC Artist Alley update. First and foremost, thank you for your patience. Earlier today, we sent out our next round of offers for Anime NYC's 2025 Artist Alley. In bold, they write, unfortunately, we are not able to offer you a table at this time, and your application remains on our wait list. With the number of tables secured thus far, this will be the final waitlist notification emails. Should there be any subsequent openings, we will reach out to you individually. Our application asked if I am accepted in the first round, I would need this much notice to purchase a table. We will respond to you to reach out with any openings as the show comes closer. Blah blah blah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't think anime is happening. I'm sorry, I don't think it's happening at all. I think it's over. What is this elusive Discord you keep talking about? Oh no, it's not private at all. Someone share Augie a link. It's not very. I mean, for me, it's a quiet Discord, but you know, it's a good place to check out art that people share, shiny Pokemon that people caught, news, etc. I guess, I don't know. And then mostly I just like do like an at everyone, be like, hey, I'm streaming. So hey, thank you, Sharktooth Man. Not the ChatGPT email. Yeah, I know, seriously, it really does feel like that, right? I was like, oh man. Come to Canada, Jay. We respect Mungie here. What are like the shows in Canada for me to hit up? Where like I can't justify a small show. I need like a big ass, like I will make money there show, because this is a whole new venture for me. So I'm glad you feel comfortable talking there, Alib. Anime North and Fan Expo, I assume. Got you. I heard Fan Expo's just so hit or miss. Fan Expo Dallas is the biggest, and they said no to me when I told them it's my fucking birthday. Anime North. When is it? Anime North. Oh, that was this past weekend. Okay. Oh man, it's the same weekend as Anime Boston and oh, dude, that's tough. That might be tough for me, because if it's the same weekend as MomoCon and Anime Boston and Combo Breaker, like, it doesn't hurt to apply. We'll see. I'll do it. I'll apply next year. We'll see what happens. So. I'll be doing a con on my birthday weekend this year. Hey, congrats. That would have been me if Fan Expo Dallas would take me in. No shinies. Since I'm moving to Chicago, I'm gonna try to do Anime Central and MomoCon doubleheader. Ooh. Oh man, I want to do ASEN. Oh, I want to do ASEN, especially because they lifted their sticker ban for like $50 more. I'm like, dude, I'll make that in no time. I'll do it. Like, holy shit. I'll do that one. I'm really looking forward to how GDQ handles it. A 1 week run artist out. Yeah. I'm very curious too. When? Oh, it's the same. It's like too soon after AX. Yeah, I would not be able to do that. MomoCon, Animation, Anime Boston, MCM, London, Anime North, and so forth. Yeah, for that weekend. Oh, MCM. Yes, my friend went to that one. Fuck, man. Do I do that too? Never been to London. Memorial Day weekend. Yeah. Yeah, I heard Asen's very good. Let's see. I hear Brazil loves Sonic. Man, never been to Brazil. Probably have to do more gaming merch. Corbel, I have so much gaming merch. Sonic, Pokemon, Persona, Paper Mario, Mega Man Battle Network, Danganronpa, 100 Line. Like, I feel like I have more gaming stuff than I barely have any anime stuff. But I do want to do more anime prints. I just we'll see. We'll see. Just gotta draw better. That's it. Let's catch. Simeon, who's in the center? Emolga? Yep, don't have that one. Well, he got the money out of them weebs, so I call that a win. That's fair. That's fair, Choo Choo. I'm really debating going to Montreal to see Sungwon and get him to sign your print too. Oh, interesting. Interesting. It's funny enough, he asked me if I want to go to that con with him, but I was like, I'm too busy, man. I think Dave's going with him. You should get Dave to sign your print if you go. I think Dave's going. Too much. Yeah. First time chat, Crunch Bites. Welcome to stream. I found a good Zygarde route now. I just need some people to help me. Oh man. Well, if anyone has Sword and Shield, I did the Zygarde route, and it took me 2 years to catch Zygarde. Of shiny Zygarde, and finally got that fucking bastard. I wish you luck. The only size of French might be there. Why? Jay, you're suggesting I get every Let's Play guest to sign it? Oh no. You are a shiny hunter, Kekai. That would be quite the achievement. Oh man. Do you have a Pokemon in mind for who will be your last shiny? Not really. I think I maybe when I get closer to the end. You know what I mean? Oh my god, Gen 10's gonna come out next year and I'm fucked. I gotta catch as many new Pokemon as I can. Jay speaks French. Omelette du fromage. Je m'appelle Jay. Like, oui, oui. Let someone else take it, I guess. Oh boy. Is there a ground type? Anyone that does ground moves? What am I looking at here? It's a Jinx or a Combuskin. I'll go for the Combuskin. Quebec's like, you're in. Yeah. Oh man. God, when was the last time we shiny hunted stream, gang? It's been a while. I feel like everyone stopped coming because of 100 line spoilers. But, man. Which I still have not played enough of. But I must be good. because after the stream I'm gonna edit the vlog. So yeah. You know what sucks? I was gonna take a break from drawing and stuff. I'm like, cool, I can relax, you know, focus on other things, focus on secret projects. But like, but then with freaking president's like, okay, there's gonna be a 90-day reduction of tariffs to 30%. I'm like, oh god damn it, like I might as well like try and get some merch stuff in time. Like, so now I'm just like, okay, gotta work on I gotta prioritize acrylic stands because those are the most expensive things. So I gotta finish Persona 5. I gotta start and do Persona 5 acrylic stands. I gotta do new charms. I'll do stickers last. I do my stickers through Vogue Race, and they are like, they're somehow avoiding the tariffs. I don't know how they're doing it. They're fucking lawbreakers, but I appreciate it. So, don't you love it when a president can change tariff percentages on a whim? You seriously? That's what I just did. Yeah, oh man. Ugh. Yeah. So I think in terms of acrylic stands, like, okay, here are my plans. Let me see. Pulling out my spreadsheet that I put together. Not spreadsheet. My notes that I wrote throughout the weekend. Oh, this is another thing. I am attempting to get a sample because it takes a long time to produce these, but I am planning to make a keychain plush of Mungie. I talked about this once before, but one that's like you can just grasp with your palm. Her body's gonna be tiny. You can hold her in her palm, and her head's just sticking out of your hand. Of Mungie. Yeah, I hope that's something that people are interested in, but I've wanted to do that for a while. So, and I talked to some friends about manufacturers, and I'm like, okay, so yeah, so that's something I want to get done because the sample takes like a month to produce and a month to ship. So within those 3 months, I gotta do it, right? Mungie stress ball, Mungie plush Nina, give it to me. Oh god. I'm glad you guys are excited. Then I mentioned Persona 5 acrylic stands. That's the final one I'm missing. Someone during Anime Boston weekend was like, wait, did you have Persona 5? I'm like, no, just 3 and 4. So that's that. I have to decide if I want to do Paper Mario 1 characters, but I think I'm stretching myself too thin at the moment with add-ons. So it's kind of in the back burner. Then I want to do Love Life charms, and then also Idolmaster charms. I gotta figure that out, you know. And then this is very random and specific. I don't know how these will do, but I kind of want to do them because I want more furry merch. And I thought about it. I was like, you know, Fortnite has really good furry designs. If you guys haven't seen some of these Fortnite characters, they're very cute. Like Meowscles, the muscular cartoon-looking cat, and there's like the new cat too. Like I don't know if she's like related to Meowscles. They got the same looking face. Yeah, there's like a kitsune like type character that's all skin that's like really cute too. And I was like, yeah, I think just having some like more furry charms. But I was like, what can I do? And I was like, oh, that came to mind. Maybe I'll do a Rito charm. I don't know, because I feel like I should draw more birds. I say I'm a bird Sona, but I don't fucking draw birds enough. So, are you sure it isn't because you couldn't bear to make one for Parakarry? Alib, I will make all Paper Mario 1 and not have Parakarry. No. And then, yeah, so those are the charm plans. The sticker plans, you know, I'm planning on doing potentially Marvel Rivals. And definitely Soul Calibur 2. I feel like Soul Calibur 2 is iconic. So, and then for a print idea, I want to do, I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, I'm sure people have done this idea before, but I was like, oh, what if I did Sonic Generations, except it's Amy and classic Amy, so Amy Generations, and it'd be a very pink print. I don't know. I thought because like the Princess Peach one did really well, so I was like, okay. I was like, is there any like iconic like female characters that I like that I also draw? Then I'm like, oh, Amy, right? So, and I've also been wanting to replace some of my Sonic one of my Sonic prints, the Sonic Tennis one, which is it didn't sell at all for the past 2 years. It's suddenly this year it's been selling, so I'm just like, this is weird. Make the Parakarry charm only available by mail for the memes. A girly pop print. Yeah, sure, for better words, or yeah. All I'm hearing is more art stream, which sounds good to me. Yeah. I'm never gonna finish. I'm never gonna be It's been so long. It's been so long, gang. I haven't seen Shiny Emolga since the year 2000 or 2020. When I first saw Shiny Emolga, I had both Shiny Charmeleon and Shiny Emolga, and I chose Charmeleon. I haven't seen Emolga in so long. Oh my god. Just to make sure, okay, not shiny. Okay, if Circuitry was shiny, I would have been really sad. I'm like, fuck. Oh my god. Look at it. Oh, we did it. Oh my god. Shiny Emolga. Ah, so cute. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Come with me. Come with me, my child. Wow. Oh my god. I'm gonna drop some more stars. Oh my god. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Oh man. Okay, PC. Put the Emolga in there. Oh, we have to. I didn't realize I had Togem tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. So last shinies I found: Togedemaru, another fucking Diggersby, and Emolga. Wow, that's so nice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, someone tagged me in something. Okay. Currently working on Sonic Unleashed print. Ooh, Werehog. Ooh. Oh man, that sounds fun. Okay. All right. I think this is a good time to call a stream. We found a shiny. That's good. I'm gonna work on a stupid Anime Boston vlog, which you might see tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. And as always, you can follow me on my socials and read Bounty Lights all down there. Blah blah blah. Emolga, so happy. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let me see if there's a friend who is streaming. Is there anyone who's streaming that could use our support? Nope. All right. That's pretty much it. All right. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.